Well, hello, 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 hello. How are you guys doing? Yes, this is Coach Shar coming to you, going on 4 years, November 18th. So that'll be in 17 days, 4 years locked. And I have come a mighty long way. Let me see, can I show you guys my hair? That's one side. As I try to show you. And I have it in this style because I plan on, I'm trying to I'll braid out. I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. And let me tell you something else. I don't use black rubber bands. I use like a like a brown rubber band because I want to be able to see the rubber bands so I can take them off without pulling off the tips of my hair. But yeah, that's it. It has grown out. It has done well. I am so pleased. I am so glad that I did get locks. I'm so glad that I've had this journey, and it's been a journey. Have I been with the same loctician for my entire 4 years? No, I have not, because I'm grown, and I don't have to if I don't want to. But my last loctician, after I tried knotted locks, I told you guys about knotted locks. I do like the concept. I do like the idea. But I felt like it wasn't for me. I felt like it just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. And, my reties were really kind of frequent. They were like every 5 to 6 weeks. Well, I was doing that with interlocking. And the whole purpose of getting knotted locks is so you can stretch out those reties. So that wasn't working for me. So after knotted locks, I went and found me a loctician, and who was on the register, and who I thought was I do have to say I think she's like the best loctician, or next to the let's put it like this, next to the best loctician that I've had so far. She maintains your grid. She doesn't do it too tight. When you're done, your hair grows in nicely. It's beautiful. I do have one thing against her, and that is she combines your locks without your permission. Even after I told her that please don't do that, don't combine my locks without my permission, she continued to do so. So you know what Charmaine did? I had to oops, go into my phone where I keep a backup, and I backed her out. Um, yeah. So I'm like on my one. Well, the first one, she was crazy. She only did half my hair, then left me high and dry. Said she wasn't gonna do the rest. I know you think it's my fault, but ask her. Um, the second two, they were pretty cool. They were cool. They were okay. I didn't have no real issues with them. Some professionalism, a little bit of that. But other than that, I mean, good people, right? So that was the second one. Then the third one was when I tried Natalocks. Wonderful person, wonderful technique. Some people are still asking for her, and I give out her number and her email address. Because not her number. I give out whatever information that she gave to give. I give that out. It just wasn't for me. I don't think I have the kind of hair that supports it. And I gotta be honest with you. I've seen Melissa Blake's hair, and that's not the look I want. It's just not. Um, I've seen some other people's hair that she's done, and I guess that's okay. I think the all one color looks better to me than multicolors and all kinds of things like that. And she does make a point of telling you your hair is going to look different. It's not going to not going to give you that sister lock look. It's going to give you another look. And I don't want that look. I'm sorry. It ain't cute. Anyway, that's just me. It's my opinion. And you know what I say about my opinion? I don't have to be right. So anyway, yeah. Try the knotted locks. Not the Melissa Blake knotted locks. It was another technique, another person. But yeah, nope, no. But I let me tell you this. The person I went to after the knotted locks was, I think that was last September, September 2024. And most of the knots that weren't doubled, either by me or her, are gone. So if you wait long enough, they will eventually, I think, you know, like grow into your hair. The only problem is if you double one, that thing is gonna stay there for a minute. And I got one somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's like a it's like a mole. That thing is hard. But anyway, I just gotta wait till it grows down to the end. You don't know it's there. The loctician knows it's there. But then I found this wonderful loctician who I really liked her work. A little, on the gruff side, but hey, that's, we women, we strong women. Sometimes we are like sandpaper. But all in all, I thought she was a great person and a great loctician. But when she started combining my locks without my permission, and then one was really weak right here. I think she got mad at me when I had told her she couldn't do that. And she said, "Well, look, these locks are weak, and look at this." And she pulled it out, and that was, now, mind you, it was hanging on a couple strands of hair. But I've seen locticians grab that thing and get that. She pulled that lock out, child. I said, "What kind of foolishness is this?" I said, "What in the world is going on here?" So anyway, all right. So, I talked to her. I said, "Hey, listen, don't do that no more. Don't be like combining my locks without my permission. Nah. Please tell me. Please let me know if it got to be combined. Let me know." So I guess she thought I wouldn't figure it out, because there were times I would go through my hair. I go through my hair a lot, just with GP, and I was seeing combined locks. So then I found this other lady who I like, also on the register, and lives like really close to me too, really convenient. The other girl wasn't that far, but so I've been going to her, and I told her my experience, and I had a little PTSD from that other girl combining my locks without my permission, because you know what? When you think about it, all the money that you spend on these locks, first to get them installed, and then this 5 to 6 or 4 to 6 monthly maintenance fee. I mean, you spending some money on your locks, and the nerve of someone to be able to take so much oversight over your hair that you paying for, that they can't even discuss with you. So I've gone to this new lady. I think I'm about at the fourth time, right? Pluses. Let me tell you about the pluses. The pluses are not too tight. I feel like I like to feel the new growth. I like that. A lot of people don't like it. I like it. So I don't know if she leaves like a half a turn undone or a turn undone, whatever. I like it. I don't have to see my scalp. And then up here, you might not notice it, but this part right here is the thinning part, right? And when it's freshly done, it's not bad, but it is a little bit more scalpy than the rest of my hair. And so, the fact that she doesn't like take it all the way down to the scalp, I like that. I like that a lot. Nice atmosphere, good price, fair price, yeah. I mean, but I still want to learn how to do my own. And I have to, because this is like, I'm paying 160. I've paid as much as 200. And I know that's for some of you, 160 is cheap. Some of y'all paying way more than that. But I got to learn how to do my own hair. I want to. I really do want to. And Kobe, I don't know if you guys follow Kobe, but Kobe. Oh man, sorry, Kobe. I don't have your information, but she sent me a video of a person doing their own hair, and if I can figure how to do it, I'm going to link it in the bio. And then I also link Kobe's in the Bible too, because she's going through some very interesting changes with her hair, and she does her hair herself. But yes, I tell you what I did. I did buy one of those DAP tools, right? And so when I saw this girl, the one that Kobe sent me, I can't remember her name, but I'm gonna link it in the bio. When I saw her doing, holding this tool in her hand and putting her finger there, something. How can I put this? Something clicked from my youth, and I'm 61. I'll be 62 November the 11th of this year. But I don't know. I saw her holding this thing, and it just took me back. And then I got it out, and then I did it. I put it in one of the locks, and I held it. And it was just something very familiar about it. I don't know. You know what? I know what it is. I'm thinking of it now. My mom used to crochet, and so she showed us how to make a hat and things like that. I mean, my mother she was so gifted and she was so talented. And I just took all the surface stuff. I didn't go deep on nothing. She sewed. I learned how to make a skirt because I needed to wear those to school. So I would learn. I could make a skirt. I could make a sundress, because really all you had to do was buy the sundress. Back in those days, you could buy the sundress with the elastic and the ruching all the way around, already connected to the material around the bust. And all you had to do was sew a seam up the back of the sundress and put the straps on and hem it. And boy, you could do that in the morning before you left, before you went out to go shopping, right? I don't even know if there's some material like that anymore, but that's how easy it was when I was growing up to make a sundress. But I never really went in deep. Like I couldn't make a gown or anything like that. I wouldn't even try. I wasn't even interested. I was just interested in the basics. I did make shorts, I think once or twice. But anyway, getting back to the point, my mother was very, very talented. She could do just about anything with her hands. And I'm remembering now that familiar feeling. It was the crochet needle. When you crochet, you're touching that material, and your fingers are touching the needle, and you're pushing and pulling and going in and going like that. Anyway, it was just an extremely familiar feeling. So when I and I've held the DAP tool in my hand a ton of times, and I just couldn't figure out. It didn't make sense because I didn't have my finger on the opening that went through the lock, right? So I got a lot of theory, y'all, don't I? When am I going to put this into practice? So anyway, it gave me a lot more encouragement. Now, June of this year was when I was supposed to start my own hair. So we're in November now. So that's not going to happen. But I'm slowly building up my courage and slowly building up my confidence to be able to do it. Yeah. But all in all, I am 20 pounds. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to tell you another story. All in all, I have a wonderful hair. I love it. I do use a shampoo dye. It's a shampoo dye I got offline. I will link that too. That is a paid link. So I will do that. If you're interested in that shampoo dye, which I love, because it covers the gray. Now, I usually wear my hair forward, so you don't really see the gray like you would in other people's hair who may wear their hair back. But you can see it's a little light around here. Boom, 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 boom. Not too much, not so much here, but it does a fantastic job of covering the gray. Let me tell you something else. I don't do it on clean hair. I do it on whatever hair, I do it on. And I wash it out. I don't use a conditioner. I put oil in to moisturize. And then when on my regular wash day, I just wash it. Here's another thing, y'all, too. I never had a problem with dandruff, right? Never, my whole life. And my hair is soft. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like it's not thick, but it's not thick, right? It's swelled up because of the twist and everything else I've been doing to it. Like sometimes I'll, you know, I had that, balls one day or whatever. So the point I'm trying to tell you is that my hair doesn't require 3 washes. It never did my whole life. And and so what I do is I just wash it once. I only wash it most of the time. I only wash it once, and I'm washing it less and less. Like I'm not washing it every 2 weeks. I wash it when I feel like I want to wash it. That could be one time. That could be like, say, in a 5 week period, I wash it at week 2.5 or week 3, and then I'll wash it, around the time I'm getting ready to get a retie. Can I be honest with you guys, and you tell me if I'm doing something wrong? This last time, I washed my hair a week and a half before I got it retied. And, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. Nothing, no difference yet. Please forgive me. I didn't put my eyebrows on. When you get this age, you got to put your eyebrows on. But that's a whole nother story. I don't want to digress. And yes, I did lose 20 pounds this year, but I got sick. I got some stomach problem, right? And it was bad too. I was taking this green drink, and my stomach. I couldn't eat. I was like miserable, and so I go to get an MRI. Find out I got some little nodes on my pancreas. Now this is serious because by the time people find out they got pancreatic cancer, they dead. But fortunately, these little cysts are not in the area where cancer is generally found. But I do have to have a checkup once a year. I have to have an MRI once a year. I'm just telling you this for GP in case you want to check this out yourself. So I asked the doctor, I said, well, why do so many people die from pancreatic cancer? Why is it one of those diseases that you don't find out about until it's too late? He said, there is no screening for the pancreas. And because there is no regular screening like a mammogram for your breast or colonoscopy for your colon, because there's no regular screening, this is why the cancer is found at such a late stage, and by that time, people only have a short time to live. He said to screen a person every year. I think that's what he said. Or I think he said the screenings would be more harmful because of the radiation than over time. Let me make this make sense. The screening, because of the radiation, over time will be harmful, and that's why they don't do it. And it just so happened because I had these stomach problems, they screened they gave me an MRI. But if I had been thinking, I would have told them to give me an MRI and a breast examination at the same time. Because now I got to go have a breast examination. That's a lot of radiation. Anywho, the reason why I started this video, I'm just talking about everything that's coming to my mind. But the reason why I started this video is so you can see my cute little hairstyle, right? Which I love. And I got a lot of, remember it's twisted. And not only is it twisted, it's kind of drawn up in some ways. But I like it. And again, I wear these little things that you see, these rubber bands. You see them because I'm afraid to put on black. When I put on black rubber bands, I start getting stressed out because I can't tell the difference between my hair and the rubber band, so I don't do it. I don't want to put red on the yellow because that's too crazy. I did that too. I used to use red and yellow and green, anything so I could see it. And then I went to the hair store and I found these brown ones. I said, you know what? I'm going to use brown. Like it or lump it. So, that's that. So listen, my lock sisters, I hope you guys are having a great experience, greater or as great as the one I'm having. Also, make sure you are, make sure you're getting your examinations and everything like that. You want to make sure you're doing that because you got to get your breast examination like you're supposed to, right? Does anybody have lipstick in their drawer forever like I do? Look at this. It's a nice color. Can you see that? You know what? Wait, let me turn on some more light. Oh, Father, thank you. Okay, I'm back. So that's better, right? So now look at this lipstick. I mean, it is beautiful. Can't see it too well. Now you better stop playing with Charmaine. With Coach Char. Now I'm gonna tell you what this is in a second. But then I usually come back with oops. I usually come back with Bird Bees. Bird Bees. That's all I know. It's Bird Bees. It's not I'm not nobody's selling. I mean nobody's paying me. Excuse me, paying me to tell you about it. But I thought I would. I come back with Bird Bees, right? They got a lot of nice stuff. They have shimmers and all. I like Bird Bees stuff. I like their everything. But anyway, come back with some Bird Bees, and this is almost the same. It's like the same color, but it's more like a gloss, right? What do y'all think? Somebody better stop playing with me. Somebody better stop playing with the kid. That's nice. That's a nice color. Looks good on me. Might look good on you. But anyway, let me tell you what this other thing is. I've had this. I don't think you're supposed to keep lipstick as long as I keep it. Somebody said you're supposed to get rid of it. Let me see. This is 405 matte. Oh, it says doesn't matte. I think I got this from CVS. Or Rite Aid, one of them places, one of those pharmacy stores. But now this some little writing up here. I think that's the name of the color. Something. Anyway, I'll show you. Y'all know, y'all recognize these symbols. Cause y'all buy this stuff. Anyway, that's what color that is. And oh, what are these? These are my new readers. They're called Clicks. I don't have a paid link for this either. I just thought I'd tell you in case you were interested. Bam. You know I like me some red glasses, whether it's red readers or red strips. Anyway, so hey, that's it. 4 years, and I started off looking like a plucked chicken. And listen, my hair, in my opinion, looked good. Way, it didn't just start looking good. Is what I'm trying to tell you. My hair started looking good. I'm gonna say month 3. I really started liking it, and I could curl it and do different things with it. The only problem is I did have, now the hair now is here, right? The hair is here. The hair at the top, right, is here. But it started off like here, like 2 or 3 inches after it had been lopped. And so it used to sit up like a cow lick. And so no matter what I did to my hair, I would always have this little puff of hair. It's all hanging down, child. And when I take it out, I'm going to church in the morning. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take it out. I don't think so. And then my husband, Mubba Moore, is coming to his library. So I'm going to be doing a little cooking for that. And he doesn't want me to wear it like this for Mubba Moore. He wants to show me off. But I don't know. I just don't want to take it out. It's just so cute and comfortable. And you can see how my hair is in layers. Like some of my little things are short, right? Like here, this is a shorty. That's a shorty, right? So you can see how my hair kind of is in layers. And like if we put that one back there, what about that? Try to line them up more better. More better blues. I don't know. And so over here, you have a little bit more, you know, like something going on, but it does start here. And then here's another thing too. I think I told you guys in the past. I cut my bangs. I cut them because I want to. I haven't cut them in a while though, because I'm noticing when I cut them they unravel, and I don't know what to do with them when they unravel. And God forbid they unravel all the way to the root, then I got a problem. So the fact that my hair can unravel like that is kind of weird to me. So that means that at some point, if I wanted to cut my hair at a certain point, past I guess where it's no longer dead, that I could probably unravel it. And I don't want to do that. I don't. This is it. I think this is it. You know, if I can keep it, if I can keep my hair, this is it. You know, I don't use any gel because I don't have no hair there. Like my edges were way affected long before I started doing anything like Sisterlocks. Yeah, I had done so much to my hair that my edges said they just got up and ran away. But yeah. So look, that's it for today. I hope you all are having an amazing life. Um, and if you're in my age group, I told you a lot of stuff. I told you about the pancreas. I told you about the mammogram, and you gotta get that colonoscopy. Everything you need to get it. Because my first well, I'm getting ready to have another. I'm getting ready to have another. I'm getting ready to tell y'all something else, and I don't want to do that because this video is already 26 minutes, and I'm getting tired. But look, do what you gotta do to maintain, you know, your life in the best quality possible. You know, do what you gotta do. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the examinations. Don't be afraid of the surgeries. If you have to get one, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Put your hands in the hands of the man that still the waters. Put your hands in the hands of the man that calmed the sea. I don't know the rest of that. But put your hands in the hands of Jesus. He'll help you. He'll help us. He'll help us. So on that note, guys, I got to go. And it was so nice talking to y'all. Bye.